Friends, I greet you all over the world and I welcome you to this wonderful moment. I want to tell you that United Kingdom court is what is controlling Nigeria court. United Kingdom law is what is controlling Nigeria lawmakers. And UK have not been happy with Igbos particularly since after the war. Because why? They challenged their authority. Igbos challenged their authority by trying to break away from Nigeria because Nigeria is the product of UK. Whatever you see that is happening in Nigeria, United Kingdom is responsible for it. And therefore, don't be surprised in all what you are hearing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When you watch very well, you see that all the Southeast politicians built their houses and bought their lands and the houses in United Kingdom. So, for this reason, your mind should tell you something, that Igbo politicians, Igbo Ohanezes are in agreement with the United Kingdom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to not be released. You may call it a concocted issue. You may call it a concussion issue. You may call it a conconscious issue. So whatever you call it, let it be. Truth is but one. Like I have always told you that Igbo elites are not doing anything to ensure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ahụsigo anya, ọ hụsiela anya n'ime ụlọ mkpọrọ ndị DSS. When you look at the whole thing, you see that the law imposed on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an animal law. It's not a human law. It doesn't have human face. Igbo politicians are responsible. If there's nothing to convince you, you have heard from Charles Soludo that to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to worsening the crisis, mayhems, terrorism, and banditry in Southeast. That it will not bring peace. Since you don't understand, people are fighting for their own. Hausas fights for their own. Yorubas fights for their own. It's only Igbos that hated their own. And this is why the two eyeballs of Igbo people have been removed on the spot at the same time. And nobody is asking and nobody cares. The two eyeballs of Igbos, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, were removed by the same Igbo people. Trace it very well. You will understand what I'm saying, whether if I'm lying or I'm saying the truth. But I'm not saying you should quote me right, because you people have never said anything good about me. You people have never said anything good about me. So everything you people are saying about me is always negative. Negative. Yes. So, and I'm not angry about that. But I want to tell you that whatever you sow is what you will reap. Whether you like it or you don't like it. When the time comes, it is what you will reap. So, it is confirmed now by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's new lawyer that Igbo politicians and Ohanezes are not interested for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release. Whatever anybody is telling you, that Ohaneze and Igbo and Igbo politicians are working for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's release is deceiving. The person is telling you is deceiving you. Don't be deceived. Ohaneze and the Igbo politicians are the ones who are working hard to make sure that Tinubu did not release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Example, Tinubu was in Enugu State where Petamba invited him. And before Petamba must have invited Tinubu, Petamba must have invited the whole politicians in the Southeast. And they have sat down and discussed it. So, now what they did was what? They wrote a letter and put inside a gift and give to Tinubu that they are begging Tinubu to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the content of the letter. And listen, the first Ohaneze and Igbo, Obiozo, who have died, is begging to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The second Ohaneze, who is late now, Iwanyanwu, is begging to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The third Ohaneze now is begging. So what is your mind telling you? These are unity beggars. You are begging for what you claim that you people are one. You have equal. Nigeria has been own equal between Yorubas, Hausas, and Igbos. Why should the Igbos be begging? They beg for presidency, they beg for Senate president, they beg for vice president, they beg for virtually everything. They beg. And they are not ashamed. So, which means there is no any man amongst these people. No man among Ohaneze and Igbo politicians. There is no man among them. Now, how does it make it serious? How has it become serious to Tinubu? Since you people, he will now walk to you people's doorstep, and you could not tell him, I didn't say you should fight him, I didn't say you should kill him. You people cannot look into his face man to man and tell him, release our son. He didn't commit any offense because you released your own Sunday Boho. It's the same offense. Why should our own die in the DSS custody under your regime, under your control, Tinubu? No Igbo man gets up to do this. So which is telling you what? Whatever you are doing, be careful. Be very careful. You are a soldier or whatever you are. Igbo people are against themselves.